Karmaland. It's a live stream about your soul, your purpose, your awakening, your alignment, your true self, your authentic self, and all of that. And there's a curse word warning in this live because occasionally one comes out. So we just want to be aware. I hope you're well. I don't know about you, but I'm having a lot of allergies and my eyes are super, super itchy. So trying to, well, you know, sort of suffering with the eyes. It's all good. It's all good. We are here anyway to share love, kindness, all those things. All those things. This life, this experience, what we're going through, you know, it's unfolding. You know, each day a little more and a little more on a leveling up and awareness, hopefully, of yourself and consciousness. But sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's challenging. It's not always easy, right? It's certainly not always easy. So that's the challenge, to enjoy, to grow, to level up, to have fun along the way. It's not, what's the point of doing it if it's not fun, right? And so, like, I saw another video earlier today, and I was just shocked at what somebody said that they went through when they were younger, and they wanted to end it all because someone broke up with them, you know, and their life was like, you know, you got to look beyond that one bad event. You've got to stop in the moment and think, okay, this really sucks right now, but there's a new day and there's new things unfolding. Something is going to come in for me. There's new things unfolding all the time. And then you'll see, you know, 10, 20, 30 years down the road, what your life unfolds and becomes. We don't know what it's going to be. So you go on a really bad day. You don't just walk away from the planet. You know, like, the point is to experience and to grow and to learn and all of that. Welcome into Karmaland. Welcome in. Appreciate you for coming. I sometimes pull oracle cards. It doesn't matter. We just go with the vibe here. I hope you're well on this weekend, right? I've got itchy eyes from allergies. Isn't that fun? It's so much fun. You do you though. You do you. Hopefully you're all finding some enjoyment. You're getting nature. You're getting outside. You're doing something that feels good, makes you feel good. I like to just here a little bit once in a while and check in. I hope you're doing well. That's what it's all about, karmic relationships. And so this is interesting, as I was just mentioning something I'd seen earlier in a video. Hi, Ben. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome to Karmaland. Make sure you hit the like and all the things. I'm Karma Moon Studio, and you're in Karmaland. Un peu? Je m'appelle Karma Moon. Bit? No, I don't. In high school, I took Spanish and French and Spanish and like high school and like whatever it was back in the day. Meow. Maybe Dill. You never know. You never know. Thanks for the likes, guys. I don't see likes up there. We're getting comments though. Hey, Michelle, blue team. I don't like that comment. We're supposed to be a mirror, right? A mirror. You're looking at a mirror of your own self. So thank you, Michelle. Welcome to Karmaland. We appreciate you so much, Batman. Or Batment or whatever. I can't read your thing. I don't know what it said. But appreciate you. So I had done, I had a karmic thing and I didn't read it. And I'm sorry, I apologize. I got distracted with the chat, but that's okay. Make sure you guys hit a like. Give me a couple likes. I need a couple likes. And I hope you're well on this Saturday. We're doing good vibes. We're learning. We're growing. Each of us have information to learn from. Oh my gosh. So I guess I have some allergies right now. I apologize. Soulmates, soul connection, partnership, soul contract, life partner. We're learning. Some of us may be in a great relationship, and some of us may not be. It's all a learning lesson. It's all an experience, and you take that information to your next relationship. Kind of like you take a job, and you learn from that job, and then you take that information you've learned from that job and take it to your next job. Kind of like that. What do I do on live? I chat about spiritual stuff mostly. It's mostly stuff, and sometimes I pull oracle cards. Sometimes I show my crystals. You know, you do whatever you want to do in this life, right? Sometimes I drop cards on the floor, you know. So this may not be for everyone. I understand. I get it. Yay! I love that, Michelle. That's a really nice comment. So just about all the things you're learning from each relationship, it's a lesson. Okay, and the karmic card was literally underneath of that, so that's really good. That means there's triggers, there's things you're seeing, there's intensities, there's letting go, there's fleeting, there's turmoil. Sometimes the karmic one, hi Eagle, the Eagle. Eagle's here, everyone, my besties in the chat. Watch out, behave yourselves. These karmic relationships are teaching you things. They're going to be crazy and hectic. Some of those come in, it's a lesson. It's something to learn from. I get it. I've been there. I think some eagles probably been there. We've learned things. So they're not all like that. Some are a lot more peaceful. There's a lot more calm. So it just depends on your life, soul purpose, your soul contracts, things you came in with learning, not knowing. And I think that spiritually, everything is an experience for you to unfold for yourself. We're not living lives for somebody else. We're not here to live our life because our parents told us to do this, this, and this, or because our teachers told us or guided us. We need to remember to awaken beyond all of the programming we're getting every day, the societal programming, because different cultures, different countries, we have different things, right? And so like, don't think about the programming, because that's your society programming you to believe a certain way, to see a certain way. And it's subconscious. You're harboring those thoughts deep down because you're being programmed that. And this is probably a little dangerous to talk about because some people don't want us to know secrets. So they don't want us aware of all of that. But we are, some of us are aware, okay? It's true. Ooh, camera, reminiscing, making memories, learning from the past, and perception. I agree. So much heavy programming in schools. It's so bad too. Like, there's so much programming, and it's sad because people should just be who they are. And we need to just accept people for who we shouldn't program. And they do it in such a subtle. They used to do it subtly. It's not so subtle now. Welcome in. Hello, Eliza. Hopefully I said your name right. Mask, hiding true feelings, pretending, deluding, gaslighting. Oof, yikes. No way. Hope you're well today. Good vibes for you. Thank you for coming. Sometimes I like to pull these cards to get kind of a thought and a vibe and a conversation, inspired. Like, let's be inspired. Inspired is different, right? Because you're going to be a free thinker and think for yourselves and kind of come to some conclusions on your own, questioning this reality. Like, what is this reality? Mostly it's something you're going to create it with your mindset, your belief systems. But again, your preconceived notions and things kind of inherited from society are there. That programming is there. I've had dreams and it's like lets me know stuff, but sometimes I don't know how much to tell on here. I've talked about some of this with Eagle before, and over on TikTok I've also talked about it a little. Yes, I agree. Yes. I hope you're doing well, everyone. I hope you're having a good vibe. I really love nature. Nature is a beautiful place for healing. I've had so much great interaction. On Friday, I saw a beautiful young deer, and she was just nibbling some grass, hanging around. I made a video on TikTok. I didn't put it on here yet, but always seeing the birds. I had a lot of birds today, woodpeckers out there. Cute little birds. They're so adorable. And some cute cardinals. Saw some male cardinals, and female cardinals. They're the tannish colored ones. They're a different color, not as red. So those are really fun. And so I got to make more videos on here. I forget to do that. Yes, I know. It's so gross. And like, certain people buy up Twitter, change the name, and put a bunch of crap on there. There's an old movie from the late 80s called They Live, and I talk about this, but I feel like that is showing you the programming. It's letting you see through the programming. That's in the 80s, guys. That's back in the 80s. Mass media news reporting. They're telling you what they are bought and paid to say. So you're being spoon-fed what you're supposed to think. Okay, so that's why you got to question all of it. You question all of it. Like, what is the point of all of it? Why are they spoon-feeding us this? Because they want us to believe it. They want us to buy into it. And you're so smart. You're right. You got it. You got it. So you got to question things, guys. Questioning, and then when you program yourself to just like allow people to be themselves. It's not our business how other people are living lives. We need to just worry about ourselves. Something, J Fitness and Wellbeing. Hey, welcome into Karmaland. Welcome in. I hope you're well. We're talking about anti-program and the movie They Live. I love that movie. It's funny. It's entertaining and it's funny, but it's also showing you the things that they want us to do. And so, like the consume, so playing into the capitalism, buy stuff, consume, and distractions, which cell phones are a lovely distraction. We play on those and they suck our time away. We don't need to do it. But when you get out into nature and you get out into just listening to nature, listening to the air, listening to the water, listening to the birds, and breathing in the air and just being calm, it's so good. And being kind to other people and yourself. Let's see what we got. We got addiction. We got hammer. Addiction shows chains, so you're stuck in this. Hey, welcome in, Buzz Killington. I haven't seen you in a minute. How are you? I hope you're well. Hope you're well. Hammer, sabotage and rebuild. Ooh, working on it. So you're repairing it. So this, if you have any kind of addiction or you know somebody with addiction, and that can be anything, that is not specific to like alcohol and all that, but it can be anything. So you break those chains and you're going to use a hammer and repair, rebuild it. Sometimes we self-sabotage if we have a history of that, like we grew up in a certain kind of family. Maybe you're a black sheep, in your family. Maybe you used to be a people pleaser because your parents go off the handle or this or that. I'm a Gen Xer. That's what I experienced because I had boomer parents. so I turned that around. Oh, thank you for that comment. I appreciate you so much, Buzz Killington. Sorry I was delayed on that. And thank you for the like. Appreciate it. You think like, oh, like with me having children, I want to give them their freedom. They're going to make their own choices, their own decisions because my parents didn't really let me do that. And then I got stuck sometimes trying to make decisions. One of my children's yelling. Sorry. I apologize if you hear that little guy. The little guy's getting excited. It's a little exciting time of day. And I hope you're doing well. I'm just like thinking about just everything that we do day in and day out. Hopefully you're enjoying something. Hopefully you're laughing, having fun, skipping. The more I do that, the more joy I have in my life. When I was younger, my parents would be like, oh, you're too sensitive. Oh, you're too this. Oh, you're too that. And so it messed me up for a long, long, long time. Now I'm back at young, bubbly kid that I was meant to be. I was meant to be that person all along. My parents weren't supportive of that, right? So when you have kids now, they're like teaching you something. You're learning from them. That's awesome. That's really cool. Anyway, that's what I'm thinking. So sometimes I just say whatever's on my mind. But you guys are welcome to ask questions or like talk about what you want to talk about, you know? But I mean, some of you are calling it straight up. So true. So true. In the comment section, you guys are so smart and aware. I love when you're aware because then you can't be fooled. And people don't like that, by the way, P.S. If you do that. Hey, welcome. How are you today, little Z-man? Z-man? I don't know how to say your name. I'm sorry. I apologize. Lil Z-man. I don't know. I'm saying it wrong. Whatever. Oh, that's so nice, Mike. You're so nice. I mean, I gave birth to 7 children in my life. Okay, 7 children. But okay, sure. I'm older, right? When you get older. But I love the judgment. I love how you're already showing your ass already right away. First thing. Told you there was curse word warnings, right? See? That's a compliment. Somebody told me I live in a fantasy world. It's a compliment. I'm like, thank you for that. Well, my child is having a temper tantrum, so I may need to go and take care of that. He's just into that. It just turns him on and gets him going. That's hilarious. It's funny. Well, then when you come forth seeing that, they've programmed you really, really good, Mike Jones. They programmed you really well, right? He's been programmed. He's buying into it. You like my eyeshadow. Thank you. It's that, like, I'm using a black light, so it's UV reactive, so I totally love it. And I've used different ones different times. I bet I have allergies today. My eyes are so itchy. Take me through there. Take me. Oh, my gosh. The car guy. Welcome. How are you? I don't know what that means entirely, if that's a pervy comment. I don't know. Playful blossoms. Oh, that was your cousin? What's up, mommy? Oh my God, you guys are too funny. But I am older. My child is having a small temper tantrum, so I feel bad that I'm trying to do it live. Probably should have waited till a little later, but that's my bad. Hey, Kenneth. Hello. Hope you're all well today. Hey, Eagle, for fixing that lovely, lovely commenter. But again, they show their ass. They're showing their ass. Like, why would we judge anybody else? Why? Why does it matter what anyone else is doing with their life? We shouldn't judge them. You should judge yourself, right? You judge yourself about your growth and your experiences. You judge yourself and learn and grow and get better. Hi, Cristiano Ronald something. I apologize. Sometimes I get hung up on names. I'm just terrible at that. But I wanted to welcome you in and say hello. Welcome to Karmaland. I have other cards. I was just in this deck. Mystical Red Rose Oracle. And this says clock. Needing time. Cycles takes time to heal, and progressing. So we're all progressing. Really, time is an illusion anyway. And if you know the tricks in life, you can slow time right down anyways. You can. Hi, it's Siri. I'm so sorry. Welcome in. I try so hard to do the names. I'm a terrible job at it. I apologize for that. Yeah, I'm really warm. I do have a tank top, Eagle, so I can always do the thing that I do on TikTok when I get hot, because I'm hot. And I'm wearing my TikTok shirt. My TikTok shirt. Shake it up. Shake it up, shake it up. That's what you do when your energy's stagnant. You shake it up. And Taylor Swift knew what she was talking about, right? Shake it off, shake it off. Like you're shaking your energy up. Switch it up. I don't know. What's the rules? Again, when you say those words and things, you're showing yourself. You're judging others. There's something that's being triggered in you that you need to figure out. There's so much, so much. But I appreciate you guys for coming. I guess I've been on 15 minutes, so I guess that's good. And I have an 8 and 8, and I love that. Somebody just gave me a like, and I appreciate you for that. And so I hope you're well. And I cut my shirt because I hate shirts that choke my neck out. So it's like cut really badly. So there's just like, anyway, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Don't worry. I was going to do another card deck though. What was the deck I was going to do? I don't know. I forgot. Should I do any more or should I leave? I don't know. I love when people come in though, commenting things, because it reminds you of the point and the purpose. Like shine your light, it triggers some people because there's parts of them that need healing. We know that. We get it. My parents were those kind of people, and I don't want to be like that. That's not the kind of person. That's nice. That's nice. Thank you for that. Michael Smith, you're so nice. Anyway, it's fine. Is it okay if some people I know, like one of my kids has a really long neck. Some people have long necks. Some people have short necks. Some people have wide necks. Some people are muscular or chubby or whatever. Some people are scrawny and skinny. What's the point to you? What does that matter to you? Is there something wrong with that for you? I'm just curious. Poppy, thank you, Eagle. We got a mod in the chat, keeping it safe and kind. Kindness is beautiful, right? And you are a reflection of your soul. Like you're reflecting your soul. The mirror is there. And you're seeing, let's see how kind we can be to other people. Like, do other people matter? Or is what, you think? Like, I'm accepting of people, right? Smith wants to know why I have no neck and why I'm a cat. Okay. Well, no, he's just asking if I'm a cat. I mean, do I look like a cat? Okay. All right, cool. Thank you for that. Appreciate you so much. Appreciate you, Poppy. I hope you're well. Tell me about, do you have goals or thoughts or things that make you happy? Like, drop some of that in the chat. Like, some things that make you feel good or make you happy. For me, it's like wearing sparkly ears, and then people come in and ask me, if I'm a furry or if I'm a cat or whatever. They do that. They can't help it. But it's just like, I have a little style here, okay? Just a little style. Just wearing some sparkly, it's fun. I like it. What's it to everyone, right? I am so hot. I should have put my air conditioner on. I don't know. We all get to experience this life how we choose to, We all get to experience it how we want. If I want to put on little ears, cool. If I trigger people, oh, I guess that's what's going to happen. Not everyone's triggered, because some of you guys have got compliments that are kind because you're beautiful souls. And we love that. We love the beautiful soul kindness and see the kindness in others and see the good in others, right? Those are the people that are great. We love that. That's what's going to make the world better and beautiful, right? We love it. And then, play with crystals. Oops, drop that. Play with crystals. Oh, yeah, I have some stuff on me. I'm an artist, by the way, in case anyone wants to know, I'm an artist. And I like to see other people's beautiful art as well. Yeah. Eagle knows I always like to play with this and do the, like, eyeball thing. Like, ooh, look at my eyeball. I don't know. Whatever. Oh, Eagle. You're going to make me blush. Eagle and I are friends from TikTok, and we met there years ago, and we've been friends for a long time, and so he's my bestie. He's in P.S. Also, I just got sidetracked with my brain. Hold on a sec. I do have other card decks. We have a Wicked Soul, and then we have these Uncover Your Past Lives. That's interesting, right? That's interesting. And of course, I dropped one immediately. Hang on, see if I can get it. No, I've dropped two. I always be dropping the cards. Here's one. Ooh, it says Explorer, right? Wow. Pre-Columbus America. You died from starvation, dehydration. Forced conversation was your faith. Guilty conscience was trauma. Deceived or betrayal, love. I mean, so there's these things you're going to learn. You're going to learn things in your lifetime in this experience. And so this just keeps you giving you the, yes, I know. Bulletproof. I know, right? And the loss of anyone, and I'm just going to say this, to me, it's the same loss as like George Floyd, right? It's the same loss because all human life matters. And when someone's taken, it's a loss and it's sad. So of course we feel that way. Hi, how are you? See, you can't be judging. See, that's the point. All human life is important. All human life matters. And everyone was somebody's kid or is a father or he's a child of, like, you know, everyone's life matters. Everyone's life matters. And when it's taken, that's just sad. And that's why I need to make that point. My soul knows that. My soul told me that. Thank you. I'm glad to hear you're good. Kisher. I am bad with names. Terrible. So, let's see, lessons. This is fascinating to me. Things people went through. Things people have gone through. You know, because there's so many lifetimes and so many timelines and so many experiences. Aw, thank you. You're so kind. So kind. Because, like, if you have it a past life, I've had all the kinds of dreams, and I log my dreams because it gives me information. Yeah, I think, yeah, I agree with what you're saying, Poppy. I agree with what you're saying. I'm going to tell you something. I didn't really know who the person was because I don't try to follow politics. So I didn't know who he was until after this occurred. And it was everywhere on every media, social media site, everywhere. But my teenage daughter knew who he was. And had her opinions as well, because these younger generations slightly brutal. I'm just gonna say, slightly brutally honest about how they feel about things. So yeah, I think everyone matters though, and so like I stuck on some of that. Yeah, I've heard that too, and I think it's because of the influence, right? If he had a certain influence, didn't accept certain people. You have watched him before, Eagle? Because I just learned about him, and of course I'm seeing all this stuff now. I don't really try to do the politics stuff, really, or those. I just don't like the judging other people, especially like marginalized, you know, groups. Yeah, that's right. You're human, yeah. And we make mistakes. You know, we all make mistakes. It's so sad. It's so sad. It's a terrible way, harsh way, brutal way. I guess somebody really wanted to make a message or a point, but I also do buy into some conspiracy stuff. And so there's a lot of distraction that goes on. It's a harvesting of energy. If you're aware of these things, I don't know how much I'm allowed to say, but I have opinions about certain things because remember, it happened the day after 9/11, didn't it? Or was it the day before 9/11? I can't remember. Either way, it's terrible. Terrible. I didn't really want to talk about this. You too, Eagle. Yes, I agree. I agree with you. Yes. Oh, that's so kind. I love that. Beautiful. I agree with that. If you're kind to other people, if you love other people, you accept other people, that's a beautiful life to live. If you have people in need and you're not judging, like, I mean, even homeless people, like, people are mean to them, right? And society is just built up in a certain way. And we really need to remember, if you follow Jesus, if you were into Jesus, Jesus would love those people. He would love them the most. He would wash their feet and he would take care of them. So he was showing you to love people, kind to people. We're not supposed to be judging. So that's just my opinion. I do believe Jesus is an ascended master, along with other, right? Because I do believe a little bit of all of it, guys. I'm not just a one religion kind of a person. I just don't think so. I don't think that's what it's meant to be. We're not supposed to be brainwashed. We're not supposed to live in fear. We're supposed to love our neighbors, love our friends, and love everyone and help people. Uh-oh. Looks like my battery is getting ready. I think so. I also think it's a reflection of your own heart. Like, if you're mean to people, especially people in poor situations, you know, or such, that's a reflection of you, and that's rough. But again, we get to experience life and learn and grow, and you'll do it again probably, because I feel like I have memories of a different life before, in a different kind of culture, a different situation. That life I had no children, and everyone was praying over me with flowers and wanting me to have children. And in this experience, in this life, in this timeline, I have 7 children. So apparently I was making up for that in this lifetime. And I've had other ones as well. And I believe they're dreams, but they're like reminding you when you get older and you pay attention. It reminds you of stuff. Sometimes little kids remember better though. Little kids have that closer and remember better. I'm glad my child calmed down. I've thrown a bunch of these on the ground, so. Ooh, Wild West, cowboy, settler, indigenous person, other. I don't know, this is interesting. Spinster, somebody that never got married, never had kids, I guess. Well, how cute are you? I keep dropping my cards and I think you just made me drop them all. So cute. Oh my God, you're so cute. Now I'm blushing, guys. Now I'm just blushing. But I appreciate you, and I appreciate your love and your kindness, your support, your likes, your comments. I hope you guys are well. I really appreciate you. What's my movie? I have a lot of movies that I love. Tell me one of your favorite movies, and I'll list you a bunch of mine. Because I love movies. I'm a big movie person. Huge. And I appreciate you. Yeah, give me guys, see, if you want, just before I log off, just tell me one of your favorite movies. And then I'll tell you one of my favorite movies or something. I have a lot of them, though. I'm a big movie person. I have so many movies, and most of my movies are going to be something spiritual related, like growth. Childhood movies are going to be Labyrinth, Wizard of Oz, Neverending Story, Mamma Mia. That's beautiful, and so it's so good. I love that. I do love that. That's very nice. I like movies that are going to move me in some way. Going to make me feel something. I watched a movie last week on Netflix. It was hard. There was some. I need a drink. Hold on. Pardon me. Need a little drink. You never know. Are you in India? I can't remember if you told me where you were from. I forget where you're from. So Mamma Mia is a good one. I like movies like this. There's so many. There's just so many. But so I just listed a bunch of childhood movies that I like, because there's a lesson and a growth and remembering who you are and that you were powerful all along. And then I like other movies that are spiritual in some way, like The Fifth Element. That's really interesting because one, it's sci-fi, but it's also really about love. It's about love, the power of love, and they're just separating and dividing you so you don't know. So you don't know about the power of love, because the power of love is the highest frequency. 528 hertz. So yeah, let's do some more bell ringing. This is clearing energy. I love it. I'm just gonna clear the energy, and then I'll pick up all my cards in a minute. Some of these is a movie called Land. This lady's life is kind of messed up, so she goes way out into the wilderness to live alone. She nearly dies, but she's healing in that process of learning how to live off the land and learning and going through her process. She learns to heal over her pain that she was dealing with, and that's amazing. You're in the UK, so you're 5 hours ahead. It's almost 7 o'clock here, so is it almost midnight where you are? India, I thought so. No, not at all, and I don't judge. I don't judge. I was from, in a previous life, from that area. I do believe it, and I'll tell you that this AI stuff, I used to use TikTok filters that would show me as like an Indian background. It would show me that, and I feel like they're a tool that do things and help you unlock memories deep within your soul. That's maybe where I was from originally once before, previously, because clearly I'm in this body right now. But previously in another experience, I think it was, okay, yeah. I think I might have been possibly in a different culture. I'm just going to say that. Nobody has to believe me or take my word for it. It's just what I believe from dreams and things and experiences. I know. I try not to give too much attention to it and don't harvest that energy. Hi. Kiss. Okay. Instead giving love and kindness and acceptance and compassion. I have 1111 up there. Oh my God, the screen capture that, because that makes me happy. Yeah. What else do we have for commenting? Does anyone else have any movies they want to discuss? What's that? I don't know what that is. I've heard of it. What is that? Is that fighting? What is that? I don't know. So he can't help me out, so you'll have to tell me what that is. Is that fighting? What does that mean? I'm getting so warm. Holy heck. That's so cute. That is so cute. I don't know. I don't know, Marv. I don't know what that means. Sorry. You're going to take a nap for a few. Okay, Blue. I hope you do. Enjoy that nap. Maybe you'll get some good dreams. Log those dreams because they're from your ancestors, from your guides, from whatever. You got to learn that you have so much protection around. When you tap into your power and your energy, it's something, right? Remember, your heart gives off electromagnetic frequency, and you can connect with other people with those vibes. So your vibration's high. That's really what we need to do. We are living in a dense world right now, right? It's hard. Solar flare activity keeps coming in. I know some of you don't know what the heck I'm talking about. I've been talking about for a long time on TikTok, but I'm newer here. So I'm just getting into all that stuff, right? Okay, I gotta go. All right. How to do it every day. I try, but I don't always make it. So I'll try tomorrow sometime, maybe in the evening for you, hopefully, right? Okay. Thanks, guys. Many blessings. I'm Karma Moon. I also go by the name of Kaya. Okay. I love you. I love you guys. I appreciate you very much. And I hope you have the best day and the best dream. And you look into your soul and you just get there, guys. Keep leveling it up. Keep your light. Keep being kind to everybody. See you next time. Thanks.